Greetings, gamers. So EA has revealed Star Wars Squadrons in a tweet announcement on Friday, June 12th, after an image for the game apparently leaked on Xbox.com. There's a tagline in the promo image that says, "Pilots Wanted." So the rumor is that the Squadrons game is about piloting ships in head-to-head battles with a single-player campaign and a focus on multiplayer, with the idea being players fight against each other in team battles featuring the iconic Star Wars ships and vessels. And apparently there will be a trailer coming up tomorrow, June 15th, and there's going to be a virtual play event, EA Play Live, that's supposed to happen on June 18th that should have some more details about the game then. And it appears to be in development by Motive Studios, the same studio that helped with the Battlefront 2 ID story, and it's likely to hit the consoles and PC this fall. And apparently it has some relation to Project Maverick, which was another thing that was leaked that EA was working on. So I wonder what kind of game this is going to be, this Squadrons game. The fact that it says Pilots Wanted implies that it is going to be heavily multiplayer, and the question obviously with EA is there going to be microtransactions, and what are they going to do to try to make money, and what platform is this going to mainly be for? It seems that there is a lack of vehicle content in the Galaxy of Heroes game, so maybe this might be some kind of mobile money grab. I would hope not. I think it would be really nice to see some starfighter combat in some VR, AR, some Oculus Rift or some HoloLens or whatever, something like that. That would be what most of us Star Wars gamers would like to see. Now, they could do a multi-platformer with some micro transactions, mobile stuff, and some non-microtransactions, virtual reality. But I don't like it when they do that. I think it splits up the resources too much. I think that was one of the problems with the original Battlefront, is that they had to have it on PSP and Xbox and PC and PS2 and all these things, and it just kind of overly complicated things. Now, there's a lot of history in starfighter games in Star Wars. If you've ever been to an arcade, you might have seen some of the old starfighter arcade machines. I've seen some of the really old ones that don't even have color, I think. They have a little bit of color, but it's mainly just black and white. And then there was another one that I think it might have been an Atari game they had in the theaters, and there was a really big screen. You do the Death Star trench run, Endor speeder bike chase, and the Hoth snow speeder mission from the movies. That was always an interesting experience that was hard to duplicate in the games. But with big screen TV and a game like Battlefront, you can pretty much do that now. We don't have anything exactly like that though, so it'd be nice to have something that's a VR, AR starfighter game that's more immersive. Now, I've never played TIE Fighter series or Rogue Squadron or much of that. I've seen other people play those games, and I was trying to play it on my PC, but it said I needed some kind of special joystick or something. I know in those games they usually have some kind of specialized starfighters, so I'm wondering what people would want to see in this game as far as unique starfighters. I know one is a TIE Defender, and that's one we have available in the modding community for Battlefront 2. And then there was another one in another game I played. I forgot what it was. It was a TIE fighter that could turn invisible. There's all kinds of variations of the TIE fighter. There's too many to name. And rebel ships. Now in the background here I got my mod map for Battlefront 2 called Star Wars Space, and I'll have a link for it in the description. And this mod map has all kinds of ships, and it has the Falcon right here. This is the prop Millennium Falcon that was shipped with the game. And I added the effects to it and whatnot to make it so you can fly it around. There's a nicer model, but that one hasn't been released to the modeling community for everyone to use yet. And I believe in this map you can land anywhere, and the Falcon can land anywhere, and it'll be a mobile. It acts kind of like a shuttle. It's like a hero ship. It can spin and stuff. I like the Millennium Falcon in the new version of Battlefront 2, but of course you can't land it. And it's only in the space maps, except for that one mission on Takodana, which is unfortunate. It'd be nice to have more maps where we could have the hero ships on the ground maps, like Naboo or Kashyyyk or whatever, Camino. And what's up with no starfighters on the Rebel Capital Supremacy maps? I heard that there was supposed to be starfighters on those maps. Oh well. Now I'm not sure what the K-Wing is from, but this K-Wing right here is a model and a vehicle that was pretty much mostly finished that Pandemic just cut. It doesn't fit well in the hangar, it's kind of big. I think that partly the problem. It's a fun vehicle to fly around in. I'm not sure if it's something Pandemic made up or what. And that would be a nice vehicle to see in the new game. It has a big turret underneath. So the Rebels got the U-Wing, the K-Wing, I believe they got something called the T-Wing. They got like every name of the alphabet wing. There's a lot of material to work with for Rebel starships. It'd be nice to see the B-Wing in this new Squadrons game. They didn't have it in the new Battlefront game. I think it was kind of in the old the Battlefront 1 2015, but not very. There's some limited interiors in my Star Wars space map as well, and they're not too big, so you don't have to run around too much. And if you get to the main control room of the ship, you can get access to the giant turrets that will shoot lasers, like in the movies. And there's also a frigate launcher. It will launch a frigate or a large spaceship you can control. And it has the laser that has very high damage. Now, this would be something I'd like to see in this new Star Wars Squadron game. Something where you can maybe control frigates, or something maybe like an Empire of War where you can have like a whole fleet, or like big groups of AI you also control. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and let's hope for the best.